Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. My name is Denicio Torres. This is my second chance with a new vision. If this is your first time on my channel, guys, I hope you like it. I hope you subscribe. I hope you share. I am blind. I lost my vision when I was 16 due to a gunshot. And I wrote a book. You can purchase that on Amazon. My second chance with a new vision. Don't forget, as long as you are breathing, you have a second chance to change your life if you don't like where you at right now. Like y'all see in the title, I know many of you guys have heard this, and especially is going around in the, Hispanic, Latino community, immigrant community. At the end of the day, many people only say it's Mexicans, or that's what y'all think, that is Mexicans and Honduras people, but no, you got immigrants from all over the world. But hey, only Mexican fits the criteria or whatever to many people. But there's two things that I'm gonna tell you guys, and some of the things I'm pretty sure is just my opinion. But if y'all haven't heard, they're gonna pass the law. They passed the law already, that are gonna fine people that have immigrants in the car. Basically, that's what it is. They're saying transporting immigrants. Also, they're gonna have that E-Verify if you have more than 25 people in a job or job site. Also, I think they were saying in some of the bills, I didn't hear this one, but people were saying when I was in the news and lawyers that you can rent to no immigrant houses, or I don't know if it's true or not. What else? And to be honest with you, let's start off with that point. Then I'm going to prove the point why it's not going to work. At the end of the day, the crazy thing about it is that there's a lot of immigrants that go to Florida for vacations. There's a lot of illegal immigrants in Florida. And if people believe it, or they want to believe it, or don't want to accept it, we are a big part of this country. We bring a lot of money to states like Florida. At the end of the day, we still bring money to stuff like that. Our money, we work, we get paid in dollars. It's not like we get other money. So our economy, our Hispanic money, regardless, y'all don't like us in certain states, certain parts, certain, regions of this country. But at the end of the day, when you go to a store, they still accept our money. They still are going to accept our money when we go buy cars. They still going to accept our money when we, try to rent houses. At the end of the day, man, it's still money. Yeah, many people, many of these governors can do these laws. It's not gonna work out as Georgia. They try to pass a law like this. Well, they passed a law probably more than a decade ago. It worked for a little. Then they had to, remove majority of the law. Not majority, but some of the laws away, because it wasn't doing nothing. It was doing all the opposite of what they thought there was gonna happen. And I'm talking because I stay in Georgia. And up to the day, you can see many of these restaurants suck. They really do suck, because they don't have that Mexican or Hispanic or that immigrant labor in the back. Some of these big companies, because of the E-Verify. Some of these companies, you go nowadays, they suck, to be honest with you. These fields out here, the onions kind, all that fields, they got immigrants back in there. If they want to accept it or not. What happened to the fields back in the day? They was all going to waste. All these farmers, the owners of these farms, were coming out complaining that, nobody wanted to work for that minimum wage. Nobody wanted to be in the high heat, and that's the same thing that's going to happen over there in Florida. The economy is going to go down. The prices and stuff is going to go up over there. Then that's when they're going to start feeling it. Trust me, this is just something temporarily, like they always do, especially when they're trying to run for presidents or governments, or they're trying to prove a point. They only prove a point until they get elected, because they see that it's not going to work out. Like I said, here in Georgia, they were getting immigrants. Yes, they were getting immigrants. They was going to apartments with fake warrants, or fake, looking for fake people, or looking for somebody, and they ended up running into immigrants and taking them away. And you know what happened to the immigrants that didn't have no criminal backgrounds? on them, they gave them visas. I know a lot of people that they got visas because they were here for 10, 20 years and they didn't have no criminal backgrounds. And they gave them visas. They paid and they're here. So many of you people that get on here or get on these videos and believe what they're spitting out to you guys is not the truth. Is not the truth. The sad thing about it is that who's going to feel the effect over there is just the Florida residents. Many people are like, yeah, we need that. No, y'all don't. Y'all think y'all need it until y'all really need it. Till y'all see what happens and y'all going to be complaining like everybody else. I'm just speaking out of experience here in Georgia, and it's going to happen the same thing. Here in counties in Georgia, police was real bad. What happened to the houses? The house market in those counties went down. You could buy $20,000, 2-3 bedroom homes here in Georgia at one point because how the police was. And that's how it is, man. The crazy thing about it is, like, it's nothing crazy. I think it's more crazy as an immigrant, or if you have family that is immigrant going to Florida and still trying to go over there for what? For what? It's dumb. It's like if they don't like you over there, why are you going to be over there? And you can say that to many about what I'm saying. Oh, the United States don't like immigrants. United States is built off immigrants. If you want to believe it or not, that's up to you. We build 90% of the stuff are here are or goes through immigrants' hands. But I don't know, guys. That's just crazy to me. Like, oh, like how a son is gonna get fined because he has his mama in the car or a family member in the car. I understand if y'all trying to find and look for people that are like transporting from Texas to Florida to Georgia, I would understand that because that's illegal trafficking. I really do understand that. Don't think that I don't understand nothing about that, because I do. Do I believe that there's a better way to doing all this immigration stuff? Yes, yes. There's a lot of people out there that have thoughts and opinions. How can we work this out, including me? But when you get people like activists, pro-immigrant, and they just spill out dumb stuff that everybody should get papers. I understand not everybody's going to get papers, and not all of us should get papers anyway at one time. But, you know, people like that, when they come out, or when we start getting better representation also, you know, that's when we can start working. But all these people coming out, oh, it's against all the immigrants. No, I understand that. I understand that. Don't think that I'm just trying to hear and say it's a bad law. There's certain stuff of laws that I truly do understand. And there's many people, immigrants that I talk to, that do understand that also. But stuff like this, that you're going to find people because they have immigrants in the car, like sons, or I don't know if it's true or not about that. They're going to not rent to immigrants. All that, it's especially if you got proof that you've been here for a long time. That's what I mean. There's some necessary things. And the Florida government complains about immigrants, but you're still paying not to remove them from the United States. You're paying them to remove them to another state. What sense does that make? How anti-immigrant you are there that you're just paying? Well, I don't know if y'all heard this. Florida people that think this is the greatest law, y'all paying to remove people to another state, not to remove them to another country. Y'all just paying to remove them to another state. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. But at the end of the day, we're here. We're not leaving nowhere. We're staying here. The people that are here are going to be here regardless. I've been here 30 years of my life, if you can say. I was born in Mexico, but raised in the United States. Been here, graduated, have my kids, doing in certain ways a lot of things to help out the community here where I'm at. And when y'all deport people like us that's trying to help out, that's crazy. That's weird. Sometimes we do more than y'all own American people here, to be honest with you. If you see stuff that people do that graduate and want to become lawyers, like with the DACA and stuff. Oh yeah, that's another thing. How you gonna supposedly, like I said, people are saying this, the law that you can interpret it, lawyers interpret it that way, that people that have DACA are not going to be able to represent as lawyers if they do have a lawyer degree and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm not too much into laws like that because at the end of the day, they're all BS. Everywhere I can say it, in Mexico, United States, they just say what you want to hear and they don't even go through majority of the stuff that they promise you. This is just a smoke screen. We're going on in Florida just for a little. Once it comes down, y'all gonna realize that it didn't do nothing but just lose money, income to Florida people. And it ain't like people want to go to Florida. To be honest with you, in our case, we only went to Florida for Disney. So if they move Disney to another state, bye Florida. You got beaches everywhere in other parts of the country. I know California, they got the Disney, but it's too far. If they change Disney to South Carolina, North Carolina, stuff like that, trust me. And I know they already have beef with Disney. Y'all really gonna have it. All those people that trying to support this law and stuff like that, y'all gonna see. Y'all really gonna see, guys, how bad it's gonna get. If not, ask the people from Georgia 14, 15 years ago how bad it was. Really. Until y'all notice that, how Arizona was, Alabama was like that too. And they all went back on their laws, to be honest with you. If not, go look it up yourself. I'll see you guys on the next one. I am out. Peace.